not a vampire, not an alien, I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, I'm the Twisted Goblin and I'm here to talk about the hatred this guy gets. That's by the way, also in a metal band. By the way, has his own style, that's awesome. By the way, also like it's from Hooked on a Look on Facebook, because Facebook gets the most hatred apparently. The hatred people, like there are lots of people that are top fans in this stuff. Sure, there's not that many comments. There are like 20 or 40 comments, what sounds a lot already, but it's also small for a group. But you know, most of them are hatred because some people like hatred. I hate it when people love to spread hatred. It's like, dude, if you don't like it, move on. Just ignore it. It's not gonna change your fucking life. This guy is in a metal band. He has more accomplished than you have ever done. People love the man. I mean, there's Slipknot, there is Disturbed, there is Ghost. There's so many people that like the style that they wear, and there's so many, like there's Gothic style. Gothic style has like all there's cyberpunk, cyber goth. There's like cyberpunk is it's like this style. This is awesome. You know, society is a fucking cesspool sometimes for people like what they can do and what they can't do. There's always this combination that society feels like this is the way to do it. It's like, no, be comfortable in who you are. Be comfortable what you want to look like. Like, doesn't matter if it's not normal look, like the daily looks that some boring people have. No. Go out. Go express yourself in a way. Like, get tattoos, get the time. Oh, so long you feel comfortable in it, it's what counts. It's what, not somebody else. Don't change yourself for somebody else. Be yourself. And somebody else will love it as well. That's what, you know, Slipknot has this, everybody loves that, so they they make this thing, so they made something new, as there's so many things. Anyway, there's a lot of hate, and I'm gonna read the hate comments and then, you know, react to them, because it's pretty much a reaction video. Anyway, people try too hard to be different, and yet they look the same. That would be racist, you know, if it's about race and not about the face paint. But this is like saying normal people look so much the same. You know, they have jeans, they have a shirt, and they all look fucking the same. They're fucking boring, because they are. You don't know the person at all, just by the looks. Like, okay, this kind of thing. And but when you look deeper into people, when you start to know the people, you see the difference. Even in their looks, you know, the way they dress, it's different. You know, if somebody else, like you have some jeans, that guy has a band shirt. Now you see him different because he has a shirt. He has this, everything has a story, and stories are making it awesome. Like, sure, from the first point of view, everybody tries to be a little bit different. And everybody has a look. Sure, it shines more out, and yes, a lot more gothic people have a look, but everybody looks a bit different. More different than the normies, you know, kind of stuff does. You see people looking like my jeans and shirt. That's boring. That's fucking, you know, disgusting boring to have. That's like somebody just having a boring aesthetic. Doesn't seems like somebody somebody's lawyer. Just nothing to brag about, nothing to express yourself with. It's no tattoos. That's like you have nothing. That's, you know, my personal opinion. Like from the first look, like there is nothing that would speak me to. If I see somebody on tattoo, I'm like, holy shit, that guy has a tattoo. Holy shit, that kind of cool, awesome tattoo. Like, I am already like in my mind saying, okay, this guy is cool, even though he could be an asshole, because not everybody is, you know, kind. I mean, that just like every normal person is not, you know, boring. They are, one individuals. I mean, most 3 of my girlfriends that I had were, are not boring. They were awesome. They were sweet. And then, one of them cheated on me, and then after that, the other one ghosted me, and then after that, I actually forgot what the one before that was. Anyway, what the reason was that we were breaking up. Anyway, so, there are many reasons why people fall in love with others. Why, I like Gothic. I think Gothic aesthetic is so awesome. I think when I see a girl in a Gothic look, and I'm already like, damn girl, can I have your number? Because you're out of this world. I'm already like, holy shit, she looks awesome. And even as you're not normal Gothics, like, I'm not falling in love with every Gothic girl. But I'm already like, when I see Gothic, like, this girl looks amazing. This girl, you already know a little bit about her just by her looks, by her Gothic. She's in the Gothic stuff and likes Gothic. It's already easier to talk to somebody like that because you already know what she likes already. And there are always Gothic people, metalheads, under alternative people with tattoos. You already know they're much more friendly. Sure, that's certainly when a fan base gets way bigger, you already know there's gonna be assholes inside of those communities as well. No community is pressed from not having having haters, having assholes in the thing. Everybody has something. I mean, Star Wars fans has some people that hate on stuff. Some people love the stuff. Some people want good content. Some people still like the bad ones. There are stuff like that. There's always. Anyway, I'm gonna move on before I spiral out of control again and start on another rant. So then there is this one under that comment that I'm like, those people are serious mentally ill. Yeah, sure. You could have just moved on with your life. You could have just, passed these videos like, I don't like it. That style is weird, but moved on. No. You want to get there and saying that the people are mentally ill. It's like, I haven't explained. What does this affect your life? What has this in your life affected? You feel like one of those people also that's like, okay, somebody's gaming, some gamer, but now it's very accepted to game, people love gaming nowadays, but it used to not be. It's like, those are if you like gaming every day, if you like violence in gaming, you are the problem. You are the reason there are violent people, even though, this killer next door or this fucking murderer from the 80s, 60s, 70s, whatever. This guy has never seen fucking gaming in life, but he's killed. No, you're gaming. You're violent. You're gonna be a fucking killer, and it's like that's the fucking thing. Besides, society hates. You used to hate gamers like a passion. Now there is some people that still are and were more expressive, and there is some things that evolved the wrong way. There are some people that are very easy offended, what used to be, and that's but there are some things that are better in this society, even though it's fucking more chaotic than ever. But there are always like people that's gonna think you're mentally ill for the most smallest thing. You're not playing football. You're not, football. You must be mentally ill. Even though, we're gonna, if you're gonna get soccer and football involved, we also have to remember that something I always seem like people forget that lots of rallies happen after a fucking soccer match. Like football is over, the season is over, and and this team loses. Now after that team, people start riot on street, going to fucking stores, destroying stores for no particular reason other than their team loses. Now that's mentally ill. That's fucking being ill. If you do that stuff after a fucking magical football match that you just not even in it, to be honest, like the soccer players are not going off at ends. Some fans aren't either, but there is a lot of people that just go into a rally, going to fucking fight and go there. That's mentally ill. If you think that's the right thing to do after fucking soccer, that's not good in your head. That's insanity. And not a good kind of insanity, but a very, very bad kind of insanity when you go on a rally, destroying stores, stealing stuff for no particular reason other than your fucking football team lost. That's fucking, that's wrong. But somehow, that's been happening since fucking soccer became a thing. A worldwide thing. Besides the American people. It's like, that's fucking ill. That's what should be a mental is people that think that is right. That is the right way to go over when your fucking team loses. Or when you're rallying after a protest and then go fucking destroying stuff. That's fucking mentally ill. That's what should be in a fucking asylum. People that think that's okay to do. People that think that's how you bring change, by destroying stuff. If people like this don't destroy stuff, they have metal bands and having a time of their life, having violent music, but it doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt somebody's business. It doesn't destroy stuff. It's just their looks and stuff. They're just having fun. That's awesome. That's what you want in PL. But instead, the normies, the people that, go football and watch them and then go rally about it, that's other people that somehow are, the people that want to. No. I think I'd rather be a weirdo than being one of those. Anyway, we have more comments to, so let's get on with it, shall we? So, next to that, I'm first gonna be like, I'm not mad to anybody, but I'm probably too opinionated seeing so many follow the trend of diminishing their god. Wow, yes. Diminishing their god. Which god are we talking about, good sir? Because I have Zeus on the other hand of this skull stuff. I have Aphrodite, the god of love, of course. I also have a few things of Lucifer, but I have the angel version of Lucifer. I have the Bahamut, what's technically not Lucifer, but it's been a thing. Then I have the book of thing that's about loving yourself. You should read it. It's not about satanic things that people always wanted to because that's a whole other story. Anyway, I also have the Egyptians god or Ra. The god of the sun. I don't have Odin yet. Wait, I do have one thing of Odin there up there. I have Cthulhu, if we're going into the Lovecraftian stuff. Which god are we talking about here? Which god, Let me know. Please, let me know. Because, they're not defining their god. They're just doing their thing. You are the ones that trying to, get God involved in this. Any god at all. It's like, alright, so, I don't like that, If I don't like that, God must not like it. It's like, of course, that makes sense. Definitely, you're the center of the world. You're the center of God's, right now. That must be it, right? No. We don't even know who you are. We don't care who you are. This guy doesn't care who you are. Sure, he gets some hatred of you, and sure, given natural beauty, in my opinion, aren't meant to judge your choices or offend anyone. But as you see, I love humanity's natural beauty. It's like, are you though? Because humanity has their mind. If we're gonna go on a Christian God belief, then we also have to say that God created all of us, that God created our brain, and that we all are God's children, and then God has give us free will to think, and that God has given us the way to think, and this guy thinks about it. Also, that means God's a fucking an asshole as well, because he also created killers, insanity. Like, sure, you can create free will, and there's a lot of things to go into why God is not all powerful. I don't say God doesn't exist. I just saying God is not as powerful as you think he is. God has not cared about us for millions of years. He's maybe like, hey, I created the Earth. All right, I'm now gonna leave it there and gonna create some other planets. I hope this planet's gonna be fine. Right. And millions or trillion years later, after somewhere across the universe, he comes back. He's like, holy shit, what happened to my planet? Why are people? I thought free will, giving some minds, some clarify. You guys have evolved in Jesus Christ. It's like, why are you worshipping me? God damn, why are you worshipping me? It's like, dude, I don't want to be worshipped. I just wanted to create some life and it's prosper. Why are you creating wars about it? Why? It's like, just be kind to each other. You guys are not kind to each other. You're spreading hatred. It's like, no, I cannot see that hatred in any form is something that God would do. And if he does, he's not a good God. He's not, he's not that good. Sure, the Bible says this flood has happened, God has punished. That's not what, the Bible says, it's sure, but that's not what God says. It's what some guy in his fucking basement has made. It's some guy that's like, you know what? I'm gonna do like somebody created, because there is also some, I don't know if you know, but there is a lot of Christianity that's actually pagan, because somewhere down the line they wanted to have the pagans come over to Christianity, so they made some changes to their Bible, to their book, to make it more endearing to the pagan tradition. And they're like, hey, come here, we do this on this day as well. We're doing this on this day as well. We have Halloween. It's like we can, have something, and sharing is caring, so sharing up, but they made it so much their own that it made it like, oh, why are you doing this? You're destroying the pagan thing. You're destroying it in one way and destroying it in another way. It's like, that's not good. Anyway, that's a whole other shebang. You believe what you want to believe. I believe in the afterlife. I just don't think it's written down somewhere, because we're not dead. We can, unless we came back from the dead, we cannot say that this belief is right, or this belief is right, or even Lovecraftian could be right, because we don't know. We have never known what the afterlife is gonna bring. Sure, there could also be like non-existent. You just go where you are before you are born. Like, there is always like, or you can be reincarnated. There is so many opinions. I like having an open mind. I like that maybe there is a heaven, but it also could be not. I don't think we know what actually is happening when we're dead. Nobody does, because that's our last journey is to there. Anyway, I have a few more. So this is pathetic. This person needs help from everyone who loves him. God loves you, man. Another one about the God thing. That's what Gothic, Metalhead, the Church of Satan. But that's that's the reason it got built, because people like this are happening. Like, sure, it's like they just look like this Gothic aesthetic, and then they're like, oh my God, he's the devil. That is the reason. And the witch trials happened. They just drowned some poor kids, some poor woman, because they look different. Because they look like this is a witch, and then they drown, and they're dead. And then they're like, well, I guess not. But now they're safe. It's like, trying to get their guilt off them. Like, God has saved the thing. He will be in heaven. No, you just killed the fucking man. You killed the woman. You killed the child. It's like, why? And you just, justify it by saying he's going to heaven. That's, because if you survived, if you can swim in the fucking medieval, and that's society. This was society in the medieval time. Sure, we evolved, but some things never change. Like people still, pretty much taking their pitchfork and like, we should, this is a witch. They're doing still fucking witchy stuff. They're still trying to burn you on the stake. It's just the stake kind of changed a little bit, Yeah, like you're a witch. Pretty much like this guy's a witch. This guy is the devil. They're still doing that whole shebang. They just changed it a little bit for the modern times. People cannot look different because if they look different, they get burned to the stake. The stake is just the internet with hate comments. That's the fucking new stake and trying to get them feeling bad about themselves, feeling that it's like most of them are not gonna feel bad about it because this is how to make them comfortable. Just like doing some pagan, witchy, crafty stuff. If it doesn't hurt anybody, should not be like have a crowd, have this, worship the moon, whatever. It's another belief, another day. Or having gothic, having music that you enjoying it. It's not the devil's music, it's just, music that they like something to express themselves. They used to burn people like that on the stake. Now they're doing the same thing, but, through comments, to trying to get the society to bend back and trying to get, that's like spraying hate. That's the opposite of evolution. That's not how you evolve into a better person. To accept that there are people that look different, that's how you evolve. To accept that even if it doesn't hurt anybody, if it doesn't hurt themselves, it should be like just normal. You should be like that guy. You talk to it. You're like, hey, how you doing? How is life? How is it? Great, awesome. Let's move on. It's like you just move fucking on if you don't like it. If you like it, you say I appreciate it. I have people mostly when I have my cowboy hat on because I like cowboy hats. A gothic cowboy look, I like it. I'm not doing it now because my hair is just done and I like it. Sometimes I like a little bit different looks than just my cowboy hat. I like to look at it. I also have done my beard. Some people hate fucking beards, man. I have seen it at work. Like I have my beard. It's so beautiful right now. But I went to work and there was always some guy, some random guy or girl that's like, you should do that beard. You would look better with a beard. No fucking way I would. And even if I would not feel comfortable about it. Because I like my look. He likes this look. I like my fucking beard, man. Let me live my life. This is my beard. If I don't get a girlfriend because of the beard, then fuck that woman in general. Because goddamn, I like my beard. I look good with my beard. Personal opinion here. It also gets my ego boost that it needs sometimes. Like everybody needs that. Like oh look at that. That guy looks good with beard. I look good with a beard. Some people are gonna like the beard. Some people are not. It's like I'm not gonna fucking shave the beard because you hate the beard. The beard is fucking great. You should fucking man up and grow a fucking beard. Because you look like a fucking it's like some people like beards, some people don't. Some people look bad without beards. Some people look bad with beards. Like there is so many people are. Every person is different, and if you want to express that difference, do it. With a beard, with fucking hair that looks like a fucking rainbow, with what you wear, what makeup you do. Do it. Just don't let fucking people editing. Here, there is this last one that I'm gonna say. Sign yourself into a lunatic, an asylum, and get much needed help. I think you fucking needed help. You're the top fan of this thing, so it makes it. You have been spreading hatred across the fucking because your life is miserable. Most likely, your life is not that good. Most likely. Because now that your life, you cannot control your life. Your life is out of your control. You need something you can control. You're trying to spread hatred because you feel pathetic. You feel so bad about it. So you're trying to make somebody else feel so bad, even worse. So you can laugh about it. You can laugh like this guy is living his best life. This guy has a Metalband. He's a fucking day. Yeah, is awesome. His friends love him. So you're like, oh no, how can somebody he looks like this, he looks like that, and somehow I have a more terrible life than this guy. This guy is living his best life, and I cannot he cannot comprehend that somebody's living a great life looking like this. Somebody is like, no, let them be, let the freaks show. There's so much let them. No, he wants that spread hatred because he cannot control his own life, because his life is a miserable cesspit. Or even if he feels happy, it's like those guys cannot feel happy because I'm happy and I'm trying to get where society controls is under control. So you're even more in a prison than anybody else. You're already a lunatic. You just don't know it. Anyway, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, but I'm not done. I'm just gonna finish this video right here, right now, because I think I have said what I said I wanted to say. I do these videos a few times randomly. I hope you enjoy them. It's me talking about my opinion based about some guy on Hooked on a Look, and I wanted to express my opinion about hatred always, because I think it's so miserable that there gets hatred, and some stuff should never get hatred because it doesn't affect your life, doesn't affect anything of your life at all. Like Star Wars kind of affects your life because you've been watching it, so it's a bit more extra, but some guy randomly on the internet should not, get this much hatred, and we should love each other. It's like I have already talked so much about loving yourself, love what you do. Don't get Goth involved in this, because he has nothing to do with what society has made of him. It's like, just anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed this video about this guy, and I hope you learned something that, spreading hatred is never a fucking good thing. Never. I know hatred can be sometimes expressed by kickboxing, having some better outlet than, get some better outlet by hating on others, because that hurts. I don't like it when people trying to hurt some other people. If you want your hatred out somewhere, go to a movie, get that movie, hate on that a little bit, move when life, go kickboxing, go. I get it that we all get hatred and wanna, express that hatred somewhere. You could also just make a post about randomly stuff that makes you Anyway, I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna go off a rant again, and I want to. We're already half hour in. That's way too much already. So if you're here, still fucking looking and talking to me, still, been listening this whole fucking time. Jesus Christ, man! If you're really here, listening to me right fucking now, Jesus, Mary Christ, man! That's. Bravo, I have not thought you would get here. I would have thought you would have left after the first 2 minutes. I would have thought, because I don't know if I could fucking hear me talk the whole fucking half hour. But I wanted to express myself. I wanted to spread this video because this is my opinion, and I also love making videos, my opinions about it. It also gets all the hatred that I get from people that hate on it. It's like, no, don't hate on it. Share love. Be lovable. Don't be a hateable bunch of, anger. Be lovable. Be, let people be. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy your life. I hope you go for it. Goodbye. Good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.